Seeing them get better each day is definitely one of the best things you can witness. Not just physically, but mentally as well. Fitness First had the best structure for starting a business. It pretty much paid you to grow your business from the ground up. I was paid 18 hours a week. I did about 60. Building business was definitely hard. I ran the group classes at Fitness First, and I remember my first one had 0 people in it. That was always great. And I think when there was 0 people, I just didn't like feeling, I'd set up the class and no one wanted to do it. And that was just a bad feeling. So when I finished up with Fitness First doing the classes, I had around 45 to 46 people in each of my classes. I think every day is different. I pretty much get to hang out with like friends, help them train and like watch them get better versions of themselves each day. And like, that's my job.
Okay, 1 minute. 1 minute?
You're taking a break.
Oh, you get a break?
Get a break. You're going way too fast.
The world's strongest man use it, so you learn therefore.
It's
whatever they're using isn't working.
I came here when I was 6 to Australia from Malaysia. Since I was a kid, my parents both worked pretty high-end corporate jobs. What that meant though was I usually only had one or no parents in the country. My parents weren't around, but they gave me everything I needed. And you said you might have the flu, so I didn't really want it anyway.
Oh, yes. Didn't he read the sign on the door?
He called.
Ah. So I am Preeti, and Sunny's my second son, the middle child. His connection with the fitness industry, I think, goes to a deeper level where it sort of helped him grow out of some dark space he was at. We weren't the best, I think, at encouraging because we lived such heavy corporate lives. We were always traveling, so I can't say I was a good mama there. But yeah. I know. I don't think so. I don't think it's... No. Not really.
How much did my parents not being around affect me? And I think it was quite a lot. I think a lot of all the like deepest pits of my moment stems from my parents not being around when I was younger. I played sport my whole life. They didn't come to any of my games. Basketball was a big thing for me. So contrary to right now, I hated the gym. I did not like the gym at all. Not a gym person, not even a little bit. I was your classic, I'd go for 2 weeks, 3 months break, go for 1 day, 3 months, like I didn't go. So basketball was my big thing. I played pretty competitively and played maybe 3 or 4 times a night. Played social on the weekends. From age 10, I started. That was just my sport. And then I tore my ACL playing basketball.
Sunny's ACL injury was devastating. When you have an injury like that, you're going to go through a bit of a slump at first. You're going to ask yourself questions about if you're ever going to be able to walk again normally or even play sport.
I lost all the muscles in my leg and I just gained a lot of weight. Then I became a gamer. League of Legends was probably the one that I got most competitive in. I spent a lot of time on that game, and I say a lot because that transferred from probably year 11 into all my uni days. That's what prompted me to go to the gym and figure out like how am I meant to train, how am I meant to do any of this properly. I remember joining up again with a friend and we're like, we'll make each other go every day. He also played League of Legends, so it's like, we'd say one more game, then it's 4 a.m. And we're like, well, that didn't work, did it? We'll go tomorrow, same thing. So when I say a lot of my mental health and reflection from the gym was for mental health stuff, it was me trying to figure out, not so much like I want to feel better from that, it was more why did I get to that point? Like what really contributed to me getting to that point? Because from the outside I have everything. I've got a girlfriend that I love, I've got friends, I've got family, I've got all these material things. So it's like, why do I feel that way? I hit rock bottom. I almost took my own life when I was maybe 22. I drove my car to the top of a road and was so close to just going off it. A moment that really made me want to change my life. My thought process was, mentally I don't feel the best. If I go to the gym, I know I feel good. That's kind of the science behind it. You force a chemical response, you'll feel good after the gym. It's not really up to you anymore. The ACL was definitely what put me in. So as much as I hated that injury, I wouldn't wish it on anyone. It's the worst. That actually definitely put me onto a completely different path that probably changed my life for the better.
Look at his head. This is me. I weighed maybe 70 kilos. And that was my hairstyle in high school too. And then I went full circle. Blonde fringe, piercings. And yeah, now I got nothing. This is too long for me now. It's a bit of a difference.
This is probably why I'm quite successful with the empathetic side of my clients is I've been like every fitness meme you can think of. I've been the relationship weight gain. I've been the guy that's done keto, but it's actually just a low carb diet. I think I've gone on a pretty hectic journey myself, physically, mentally, and the gym was like the driving force behind that. I'm still up and down, but I think everyone is, and I'm much better at dealing with it. I think knowing how bad it can be and using this as a catalyst to propel my life into a completely different direction and what that's done, just that possibility to be able to do that for other people is like insane to me. Like, and I think even if one person gets something similar or even like 50% close to what I had from going down that path, it's so worth it. I never want my future self to blame my past self, which is something I used to do, not really care about. It used to be future me's problem. Now I look after future me a bit better these days.